Last year's fire season in California was one of the scariest in history. Over 1.5 million acres were burned, nearly 23,000 structures were destroyed, and it kept firefighters working around the clock for months. This year, we've already had over 5,000 wildfires, but because of the amazing work of California firefighters, there's been far less destruction throughout the state. These men and women are heroes every single day. They've saved my house and thousands of others, and I want to meet a few of them today. Please welcome 10 incredible California firefighters. I love all of you.
We love you.
We love you. I love firefighters, and it is just getting to be just scarier and scarier. There used to be a fire season, and now it's just all the time. This is like a rare day off. All of you have been fighting all these different fires we've been watching on the news. And so thank you for that. And today you have a day off. You could be sleeping, but you're here. So thank you. Thank you for being here. So, Lucas, right?
Yes.
Lucas, so these fires really have been, we probably don't even hear about all of the fires that pop up, but they pop up almost daily.
Yeah, almost 200 a week usually, sometimes up into 300-400. Just in the last week, we had 212 fires during that whole time. So only 95% of those fires are under 10 acres or less. Only 5% is what we actually hear about. So the men and women here are fighting these fires constantly, and we only see the smaller ones.
Right, right. So you're exhausted because you've been fighting, even if, you know, it's the first hour. You're hot, you're sweaty, that equipment, how much does that weigh?
It can be 40 to 70 pounds depending on what gear you take, but really, I think all of us can agree that we have a job to do, people are depending on us, so really thinking about being tired is just an unacceptable decision, and we just get out there and fight those fires. Okay, Nick, who's Nick? Nick, so you missed your daughter's birthday.
Yep.
But you did say, because you were out fighting a fire, but you did something really sweet.
So we got responded to the Getty fire on Monday morning. My daughter's birthday was Tuesday, and so we stayed on a 24-hour shift, wasn't gonna be able to make it home, so I called my engine guys and I said, hey, can you do me a favor? My daughter's birthday, we always get pink donuts on her birthday before she goes to school, so they had to go to 2 donut shops to actually find it. And they got the pink donut and took a picture. Yeah. And so Station 50 got donuts and brought it to her, and you know, I was able to FaceTime her, and she's like, Daddy, you'll never believe it. The guys brought me a donut for my birthday. And I was like, yes, they did, baby.
Yeah,
yes, they did.
That's so sweet. And I have to say, Eric, you actually saved our house last year. You were stationed at our house when the fires were burning in Montecito, and you left the sweetest note. We were not there, obviously. We were evacuated, and everybody was there, and I just wanted everybody to have stuff to drink and to, you know, like, I wanted to open up the doors and say, sleep wherever you want, do whatever. What did you do there, by the way? Did you go in the house?
No, we were looking for the security cameras, though. We didn't know it was your house till maybe the 3rd day. And when we found out, it kind of put a pep in our step. We were just like, oh my gosh, you know? Like my captain, you know, he started being like, oh, look at the fire over there, yeah. And I'd respond like, yeah, we should put water on it. I'm like, oh, yeah. have a lovely house, by the way.
Thank you. Well, and thank you so much for protecting it. I mean, there's so much, that's what's beautiful about Montecito. There's just nature everywhere and trees everywhere. So it's the scary part too. I want to keep talking to you all, so we're going to take a break and we'll talk more after this because we need our funding to continue, and it's being threatened right now. So we'll be right back. Lucas, you said you've been on for 3.5 weeks straight. You have not had a day off.
Yes, Friday, hopefully.
Hopefully Friday you'll have, because right now the winds have died down, which helps a little bit. It's not everything, because we're just in such a drought, everything is dry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the president has tweeted out about cutting funding to California and for our fires, and because they say our fires are our fault. What can people do? We want to respond to that at all?
It's not our fault. We're presented with dry winds and dry fuel moisture where we're dealing with that on a constant basis. In the past, we used to have fire seasons that were a short period of time, and now our fire season's year round. So dealing with that has been a change in the last 5 to 10 years.
Right.
It's a world problem. When you talk to other firefighters in other states, Kentucky, Florida, back east, Australia, Chile, they're having the same fire seasons we are actually, so it's not a California problem. It is absolutely a global problem.
Yeah, and yeah. Cutting funding would be a disastrous thing. It would be horrible.
Yeah.
Well, and it's there to help people. It's not even going into our budgets to fight fire. These are funds that are going to help people after the effects of the fire. So
Right.
that doesn't help us
Right.
fight the fires any better.
It's cutting
Right.
it from them, not from us.
Yeah,
so.
it's not punishing you for.
Right.
But, so what can people do immediately? What can people do to protect their homes?
Well, the big thing is defensible space, and so we talk about that. That's about 100 feet from your house. About 30 feet around the house, you want to make sure that it's completely clean. Don't want to put wood or your lawn furniture up against the house. You can imagine that would create a fire. And then obviously we have a program that all the fire departments in California do. It's ready, set, go. So before the fire even happens, you get your things ready. Sets when the fire's there, you get everything in, you put the crates in for your animals, everything. So the last thing you do before you go is you put your animals in their crates, put your ignition key, and drive away. We always want people to leave early.
Get out early, yeah. So when people say evacuate, evacuate. Don't think and don't ever stay and try to use your garden hose.
We have a lot more water than
the
that.
garden
Yeah.
hose. Yeah. I think that's a smarter thing to do. And where's the best place for people to donate if they want to help?
There's a couple places. There's two that we always work with. One is the Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Another one, they want to help firefighters, is the California Fire Foundation. Sometimes firefighters are fighting fires and their house is burned down. And so they can't even go look at their burned house or help their spouse. So that's something that we recommend, those two
Right.
organizations. And last final note, I'd like to thank you. I think we'd all like to thank you. You're a wonderful supporter of firefighters, and we absolutely, as fire service, appreciate your
I thank you. Thank you. Well, all right, then I stand up. Thank you. I don't know what we would do without you. I know I've said it for a long time, and I'll keep saying it. I really, really appreciate you. We think that.
Hey, real quick,
Yes.
I want to make sure we get this too. Is we're all considered heroes and we're getting allotted all the praise, but at home our spouses and our loved ones are taking care of our families and our homes, and to us they're the real heroes.
Good point. All right, well, I think that you're all heroes. Here's what I want to do today. Nature Valley wants to support all the firefighters across the state of California, and they want to make a donation of $250,000 to the California Fire Foundation. I want to thank Kerry Washington, Megan Train. I'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Bye.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe to her channel so you can see more awesome videos, like videos of me getting scared or saying embarrassing things, like ball peen hammer, and also some videos of Ellen and other celebrities, if you're into that sort of thing.